This is a doorway dolly that I built for Mr. Dog Poop. It works great around the set. It gives us super smooth cinematic action. It's got 4-wheel steering. Problem is, if you're trying to push this over a tile floor, it's gonna be all bumpy. If you hit bumps, if the floor's not level, you're gonna have problems. So, we need tracks. So Mr. Dog Poop wanted me to build skate wheels. Take these wheels off and build skates for this, or skate platform to put it on, so that we can put it on the tracks. And when I started pricing it out, it was gonna cost me $500 to $1,000 and a lot of work. And of course, Mr. Dog Poop doesn't pay me, so he doesn't really care. But for $700, I was able to buy skateboard dollies from Proaim. And let's take a look at it and see what we got for 700 bucks. Really nice carrying case and 2 dollies. I haven't taken them out of the box yet, but the first thing I noticed was this. That could be a real problem on set. If something hits this, something scrapes it. So we'll see how that works when we get them on the tracks and we get the dolly loaded. Basically, this is a platform that will rotate. So we put the wheels in here, and this will ride on the tracks. It has skateboard wheels, and these are sweet. They're machined out of solid aluminum billet. They move very nicely. They're nice and wide, heavy duty. This will definitely hold some weight. These are definitely not glide gear wheels. It's got some nice handles. It has a locking mechanism. We haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to fit 24.5-inch track. Yeah, super smooth. It's a nice travel case or a storage case. Keep the wheels from getting flat. So here are the 2 skate dollies. They're quite heavy. I want to say, I'll get a weight on them. They're pretty heavy. It's as smooth as a Dana dolly. I feel like you could mount a camera on this thing. Now there's a little bit of play there, so maybe that's not such a great idea. Uh-oh. Typical Proaim, right? Out of the box, put it on the track, and pieces start falling off. Well, Proaim, this just fell off the bottom. I don't know where it goes. If you see the video before I figure out where it goes, please leave a comment where this is supposed to go. These are also quite greasy, so there's a lot of, oh, I see what happened. We're missing this. Where's our, we're missing the other side. Okay, that's where it was. Never mind, Proaim. And right inside the box, there's the other piece. Oh, these are adjustable so they can move based on the size of the wheels. It is nice that they give you tools to put it together, but you shouldn't have to. Okay, I don't like that there's only 1 screw here. I'm sure it'll work, but that's something I don't like. I don't like the fact that you can hit it or tap it or bang something against it and it makes a lot of noise. Maybe it won't with a dolly on it. Let's get the dolly loaded up and find out. The wheels are turning because we have the centers locked. I'm gonna go ahead and make those so that those turn instead of the wheels. Okay, individually, they were really good, but together, my assistant turned the wheels, so we're dragging them. That would explain it. I knew there was something wasn't right. I'm like, what happened? Okay, so this definitely needs to be tightened up. Get the wrench that came with it. As long as all the wheels are in the right position. And this is a piece of curved track, so it is relatively effortless to push it. As you can see, push it with one finger with the steering. It's very smooth. Very, very smooth. All right, this is about as smooth as you can get. I'm very happy with that. $700 Proaim. It's not an endorsement. I used Mr. Dog Poop's credit card, bought this, 700 bucks, but it allows us to put just a standard doorway dolly. So this is standard track, 24.5 inch on center. This unit will hold up to looks like about 31 inches. So you can have a wheelbase of 31 inches, which should fit most dollies since they're fitting on 24.5 inch track. We're worried about the ringing, right? So I had a little piece of metal. Okay, so that could be a problem. You can put something on it to deaden it. Potentially, it's got wheels on it, so I guess just don't hit anything on it. Don't scrape it, I'm certainly not gonna make any moves, but if it bumps into something or somebody drops a cell phone or something on it, it's gonna mess things up. So I'm thinking we could solve the problem with maybe a sandbag to deaden the sound, let's say. That pretty much does it. So having something on there, maybe a shot bag or a sandbag in this area, I think the problem is these handles, and they're creating a resonance at a frequency that is pretty annoying. So maybe half a sandbag, depends on your dolly and what your clearance is. It's not gonna work here. It needs to be on these handles. So if you can put something in there, rubber mat, something to just deaden that, you're not gonna have that problem. Obviously not the best solution, but proves my point. It's a solvable problem. Not the end of the world. There's no braking on it, so you definitely want to have something at the end to stop it. You could certainly strap it down. I don't think it's going to move because it's attached to the wheels, but if you're doing a pretty high-end production, you might want to strap it down, and they do provide a space in here where you can put a strap through it and potentially strap it down. And this is a double strap, so definitely get a single strap through there. It doesn't have any hooks or anything to hook something easy to, but they definitely thought about putting straps in here. So the payload capacity is 1,100 pounds. That's pretty good. It may not hold a Fisher dolly. They're pretty heavy, but should hold any doorway dolly, should hold any small crane or jib. Anything that you can set your beer on and push without the beer falling off is definitely smooth. So this has four-wheel steering, but with the things tightened up, pushed together so they fit the wheels, it doesn't steer, it doesn't move. The boards, and this is a pretty good curve. I want to say this is probably a 20-foot circle. There is a limit to how far they can move, but I don't think you're going to be going in too much more of a curve than that. Their floor isn't perfectly level, so we use some shims in a couple spots to get the track level. Well, not level, but even. My goodness, this is just professional quality. This is Hollywood movie stuff. There's no joke. I feel like each one of these could be a Dana dolly. Well, you basically get 2 Dana Dollies. When you think about it, Dana Dollies, $1,000, $1,500. You're getting 2 complete Dana Dollies here on these, but it's obviously for 24.5-inch track. This is the Proaim Skateboard Pro, and I think there's like a Skateboard Deluxe or something. It's about $400 more. Maybe it's better, maybe it isn't. I don't know, it's pretty good. Now we built this doorway dolly for maybe $200 or $300, not including this stuff. And even if the doorway dolly is terrible and it doesn't work, by the time you get it on top of these 2 things, it's great. You could literally just put a wooden platform on there and set it on, strap it down, and you'd have the same thing. You don't even have to have a dolly unless you're using the dolly for mounting a bazooka, a jib, or something like that. I like it. I'm gonna have the crew put more track together, and we're gonna push this thing around the building. So there you have it. Proaim Skateboard Pro, 700 bucks, worth every penny. If I had to build those, it'd probably cost me a couple thousand. This is one of those cases that you cannot build it for what you can buy it for. The quality is amazing. I know there's bigger names. I know there's Matthews. I know there's Cinegear. So Matthews Centipede are $3,600 plus shipping, plus tax and shipping. These were $700 plus tax with free shipping. I couldn't buy the wheels and the aluminum for $700, and then I would still have to build it, and it would look nothing like that, and it wouldn't have the build quality that this does. There are some Pro-Am products that I don't like. This one I definitely like. This one is gonna get a lot of use. You know what's gonna happen? Mr. Dog Poop is gonna wanna get dressed up as Santa Claus, be on here, have the video guy dress up as a reindeer and pull him. Guaranteed that's gonna be a Christmas video. Guaranteed. I already know how he thinks.